Space looks calm, silent, peaceful. But beyond Earth's atmosphere is a place so strange and extreme that it barely follows the rules we live by. Here are 10 things about space that most people don't realize. And once you hear them, you'll never look at the night sky the same way again. 1. Space has a smell. Astronauts returning from spacewalks all report the same thing. Space has a smell. They describe it as burnt metal, welding fumes, or gunpowder. Space itself has no air, but high-energy particles cling to astronauts' suits. When they re-enter the space station, those particles react with oxygen, creating that sharp metallic odor. 2. Astronauts grow taller in space. Without gravity compressing the spine, astronauts stretch out. Some grow up to 2 inches taller while in orbit. When they return to Earth, gravity compresses their spines again, often causing serious back pain. Space literally stretches the human body. 3. There may be planets made of diamond. A planet called 55 Cancri E is believed to be extremely rich in carbon. Scientists think large portions of it could be made of diamond. Its surface temperature is hotter than molten lava, making it uninhabitable. But somewhere in the universe, entire worlds may glitter like gemstones. 4. Time moves slower in space. This isn't science fiction, it's physics. Because astronauts move at high speeds in orbit, time passes slightly slower for them than for people on Earth. The difference is tiny, but measurable. When astronauts return, they are technically younger than if they had stayed home. 5. Crying in space is unsettling. In space, tears don't fall. They form floating blobs that cling to the eyes. Astronauts say crying can feel uncomfortable and even painful, since tears don't drain naturally. Even emotions behave differently without gravity. 6. Space is completely silent. Despite what movies show, explosions in space make no sound. Sound needs air to travel, and space is a vacuum. The most violent events in the universe happen in total silence. 7. A day on Venus is longer than a year. Venus rotates extremely slowly. 1 full day on Venus takes longer than the planet takes to orbit the sun. You would experience sunrise and then wait longer than an entire year for the next one. 8. There is an enormous cloud of water in space. Astronomers discovered a massive cloud of water vapor surrounding a distant quasar. It contains trillions of times more water than all of Earth's oceans combined. Water, one of the key ingredients for life, exists on a scale we can barely imagine. 9. Space is constantly trying to kill you. There is no oxygen. Radiation is intense. Temperatures swing between extreme cold and extreme heat. Without a spacesuit, a human would lose consciousness in about 15 seconds. Space is beautiful, but incredibly hostile to life. 10. You are made of stardust. Every heavy element in your body was forged inside a star. Those stars exploded billions of years ago, scattering their material across the universe. That material formed planets. And eventually, it formed you. You are not just in the universe. You are made from it. The universe isn't empty. It's strange, powerful, and endlessly fascinating. And the more we learn about space, the more it reminds us how extraordinary our existence really is.